الله نزل أحسن الحديث كتابا متشابها مثاني يقشعر منه جلود الذين يخشون ربهم ثم تلين جلودهم وقلوبهم إلى ذكر الله ذلك هدى الله يهدي به من يشاء ومن يضلل الله فما له من
Dear brothers and dear sisters, first thing that everyone, including the youth, are required to gain the right knowledge, particularly the knowledge of the deen. And what is the disaster among the Muslim communities that the majority of the Ummah, unfortunately, is ignorant about the deen that they belong to, the deen that they should not know about it, but they are ignorant about the deen itself. And therefore, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. And say, O Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that are those who know and those who do not know equal, and the knowledge is something that makes you aware of your surrounding, makes you aware of your responsibilities, makes you aware of what to do and what to abstain from. And it's not only about the knowledge of the deen, it is about awareness of your surrounding and of anything that you should be aware of in your community and in your environment that you live in. Because to know about your surrounding and to know about your environment is an important thing for you to do. Because if you do not know your environment and you do not know what you are required to do, it is something that endangers you for committing something which takes you someplace that you are not required to be there. So first thing, dear brothers and dear sisters, we are required to know about our deen. And the deen is the top priority for a Muslim. So what the deen tells me and what I am supposed to do and how I am supposed to do those things. It is the basic information that you should know about your deen. For example, if you pray, how to pray. If you pray the way that you like or the way how you are supposed to do and pray. So these basic information about your prayer, about your fasting, about your hajj, these are the important things, the basic information that you should know and you should adhere to. Then we live in the West, where it is not an Islamic environment. For some purpose we have come here. For some reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen us to be here. For some responsibilities that we have, we are here, and we should know our environment. As a Muslim, what we are supposed to do here, and how make the balance between the Islamic values that we adhere to and between the values that exist here. Whether we accept these values or not, but this is the reality that we live here, and we have to know what you are required to do the right thing and not to offend others. It is very important that as Muslims that we are required by our deen, not by other laws, by our deen that don't offend others. So getting to know your environment is important how to deal in a different situation. Whether you have to merge in that environment or you have certain values that you have to adhere to and then abstain from the places and do's that other people know them as the values. So how to make this balance, dear brothers and dear sisters. Then the other thing is that knowing the law and how it works, because it is very important that when you live in a place, you should know about some of the rules that prevails over there. And you should not be ignorant. For example, if you drive, you should know the basic information and the basic rule about how to drive. Where to stop, where to give way. So these things, basic information, because these are for your safety and the safety of others. If, and this is one thing is important, that if you do not follow these rules, two things happen. One, either you endanger yourself or others. Your life or others' life. So this is not the matter of halal and haram. This is the matter of safety that you have to follow, because to protect your life and others' life is the maqsad and the objective of Islam. So by following the sign, traffic sign, you are doing something good for yourself and for others. So don't be so mean. In one hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to the Sahaba, and this is important to know, that Islam tells us some general rules, and then we extract everything from that according to our need. So one day a group of Sahaba were talking on the footpath, because in the olden days, still in some villages, there are houses, and then in between the houses, there are ways that people go and enter in their houses. So the Sahaba were standing in the middle of the way and talking. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam saw them and advised them that don't stand in the middle of the way and talk. And then the Sahaba asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that فَإِنْ كَانَ لَا بُدَّ مِنْهُ, that, oh Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, if we have no other place to talk and together, so what should we do? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says that if it is necessary, then give the right of the way. So don't take it for yourself, because other people cross it. So give salam and respect others and give the right of the way. So these basic information is there, but when we, for example, we follow these rules, this is in Islam, so this is not something new that we are accustomed to. This is something that already the information, and therefore, one person was in Afghanistan, he was talking to me, and he was saying that, look, Islam has not given us anything, because there is no traffic rule in Islam, nothing in Islam, this and that. And I said that because of your ignorance, it is like this. You do not know about your deen, and then you are talking. If you knew about your deen, every information is there. And if something relating to your work, the worldly affairs, that there is nothing, so you search for your khair and do something khair for yourself, and that becomes part of Islam, part of your deen. Why? Because Islam accepts every khair And Islam advises the Muslims in order to adhere to every khair that there is khair in that.